Dumb intro. Comment below if I should use it or not. I was just bored. Anyways, I want to talk about something. I mean, you guys know how pissed off I am. Keep pounding over the head with it. Over Pitch Perfect 2 beating out Fury Road. Now, I loved Fury Road. My favorite movie of the year so far. I think the only movie that can beat that out has to be Star Wars. Star Wars Episode 7 is the only thing that can really beat it out. Because, I mean, even though I did see some other good movies, such as Ex Machina, it just didn't have that same feel, same vibe. It didn't really impact me as much as Fury Road. And Star Wars Episode 7 is the most anticipated movie of the year. I mean, you can't beat that. Seriously, most anticipated movie of the year, and it's obviously will be successful. Seriously, guys, it might be my favorite movie of the year. I'll have to see it for myself and comment on that. But seriously, you guys want to bet that will be my favorite of the year? I think so too. I mean, sure, I love Fury Road. I want it to be my favorite of the year, but I doubt that because there's a Star Wars movie coming out this year. If it was not, then it would be. I just know it for sure, but I doubt it. But we'll have to wait and see for December 18th. Anyways, let's get to... Shit, what was I thinking of? Oh, yes. My problems with Pitch Perfect 2 beating out Fury Road. Now, I did like Pitch Perfect 2, but it's not the first one. It just didn't really hit the same notes as the first one. It felt like it repeated a few things, and while I did admit I really enjoyed it, it wasn't as great as the first one, because, I mean, some of the new characters, some of them were fine, some of them didn't really work. They're focused a lot more on the relationship with the Bellas. I thought it would be nice to see more exploration of subplots. Hold on a minute. Like Becca's job and all that. Also more of Keegan-Michael Key, who I thought was awesome. He was hilarious. I have this. It's a Lego plane. Yeah, you may see this. It's like from Indiana Jones Last Crusade. This set. I had some sort of obsession with Legos when I was younger, but I don't. But I still have them. This is my problem. And I have a lot of problems with this. Are people favoring sequels and franchises over original projects? This is something that I really thought over for a while. Because, I'm trying to fix this. Because I'm thinking, there are so many original projects that, also, do they really favor adaptations? I mean, come on. Now, there are some adaptations, like series of adaptations that I know are falling apart, such as, Sorry guys, I'm trying to fix this. It'll be fixed in a few seconds. Hopefully it won't break while I'm putting it together. Yep, it is finished. It is fixed. Yay! Last Crusade. Second favorite. Favorite will always be Raiders of the Lost Ark. Fuck Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Anyways, I want to comment. Like, I'm thinking, are people... I mean, do you feel like... Do you really need some sort of, like, property? You need you to base your film off a property, or based off popular characters, or some sort of franchise, or any sort of published works, or whatever the hell, just to get a bigger audience? I don't think so. Because, I mean, Star Wars, when it was released in ¡77, it was never an original property. It was a huge hit. It was a phenomenal hit. Okay, I'll do more recent examples. Most of the biggest franchises in history are based off published works. Now, I know Star Wars is not. I mean, it was an original thing at the time. And yeah. But the thing is the most recent franchises, like Lord of the Rings. I love Lord of the Rings. I'm not kidding. I love those. But that was based on the popular book from J.R.R. Tolkien. The beloved book from J.R.R. Tolkien. Same for the Hobbit series. Not as great as Lord of the Rings. We all know that. But it was once again based off The Hobbit. Once again, written by J.R.R. Tolkien. Another beloved book. Though the movies weren't as great as The Lord of the Rings. We all know that. Twilight series, based on Stephenie Meyer's books. Fault in Our Stars, based on John Green's book of the same name. We also have Paper Towns coming out, based on another John Green book. Also, 50 Shades of Grey. They're going to do a trilogy of these films, and it's based on E.L. James's novels, and it was a huge hit. Although, I don't understand why. I can't get through the first page because it's so poorly written and I can't stand it. It's not prejudice, guys. I come to these open mind. I'm not trying to judge them unfairly, but there are times where I just have to because I feel like it's ridiculous with these obsessions. I only read the first page. You guys all know that I can't stand the book. I can't go on further reading it because This grammar's terrible. I have been volunteered. That's the only line I can remember from it, really, that I want to quote. That just shows how stupid, how retarded E.L. James is. I don't care if... Send all your hate mail in the comments. I don't care. I just can't stand that book. Anastasia Steele. That's a porn star name. Was her mother a hooker? There's my sister saying no, but I think she's lying to me. Maybe she used to be a hooker. Former one. And of course, she became retarded. I mean, she was retarded. I don't care, guys. Comment below if you have any more. Give a comment below any sort of hate or any sort of any explanation to the origin of Anastasia's name, why she was named that, all that shit. Oh, and I actually realized who the first name of the main character is in Secretary. You all know that E. Edward Grey. C. Edward Cullen. Stole over his first name. Stephenie Meyer. Fuck you. And of course, Grey. E.L. James, you stole Grey's last name for Christian Grey. Fuck you. Back to the franchises. Marvel Cinematic Universe. Need I say more? They're also planning a DC universe. They have been DC movies. There have been some standalone. Also the Spider-Man franchise. These are based on published works. Maybe you all know about the Marvel comics, all the Marvel superheroes and all that shit. Even the DC superheroes. Need I say more? The Godfather trilogy. Really, the first Godfather was really based on the book, based on Mario Puzo's book. The second one was kind of loosely based from what I read. I guess same for the third one. I'm just thinking about it. Maybe it was just like another continuation that wasn't based on any published works. It was just a continuation of the first two films. I'm just guessing, guys. I've only seen the first two films. Love them. I have not seen the third one, which I heard was eh. Yeah. Anyways. Also, there's also films coming out based on true events. I mean, is this really a thing? I mean, these films have to be based, these films now, like, they make money, they have to be based off something. Now, I know Mad Max Fury Road was a reboot of the original Mad Max trilogy, but that was original to begin with. But people are not seeing this. Why not? It's a great movie. I loved it. Picture for 2 is going to be a possible franchise. There's a trilogy of Insidious movies. I mean, they're not based off anything, but I'm talking about there's just so many franchises, and it seems that people are not really caring to watch other films. Like, there's a lot of indie films falling under the radar, even though they have potential, they could be good. They're actually probably better than some of the films coming out this year. I mean, seriously. Ex Machina. Need I say more how much I love that movie? I mean, it was a great movie. It was something independent film with some great production values, some good CGI whenever they used it, though that was really rare. Good visual style, good production design, great performances, good writing, very thought-provoking story, good themes. Overall, it was a really great sci-fi thriller. I loved it. Thank you, Alex Garland, for an amazing debut. Actually, I would like you to see you direct a Star Wars movie. That'd be awesome. Maybe not a main film, but maybe one of the maybe a spin-off movie. That'd be cool. Maybe that anthology movie maybe that spin-off movie that Josh Trank was supposed to be working on, but he left, and now they don't have a director. I see you being fit for it. Because you show the qualities of being, you could out of this darker direction for Star Wars. You know, it'd be nice. Anyways. I've seen films that are successful, but the problem is, you know, like, movies like Edge of Tomorrow, I don't think that would be a franchise, but that was a good movie, one of my favorite movies of 2014, and unfortunately fell under the radar because of an adaptation like Fault in Our Stars. Now, that is a good movie too, but I like Edge of Tomorrow a little better. Send your hate mail now. I don't care. Not because it's an adaptation, not because I'm sick of it. I just thought Edge of Tomorrow had more going for it than Fault in Our Stars. Also, you gotta admit, Fault in Our Stars did fall cliche sometimes. Yes, very emotional. Good acting. Good writing. Actual chemistry. A story that we're engaged in. Characters that we believe in. That hold the film together and overall make it effortlessly watchable. And real emotion. You may say that it could be schmaltz, that could be sentimental at times, but I still thought it worked. Edge of Tomorrow was very original, really. I mean, sure, that repeating the same day over and over again thing was from Groundhog Day, but how they used the concept was something different. Also, the characters were cool. You had an awesome female badass in Emily Blunt as... Who is that? I mean, seriously, Charlize Theron as Furiosa in Mad Max Fury Road is the best female action hero since Really? I mean, sure, I said Black Widow, but it's because I didn't really know Emily Blunt's character in Edge of Tomorrow. I gotta start memorizing this name. Memorizing her character's name, because Rita Vrataski or something like that? Well, I know it's Rita, so Rita Vrataski. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I really don't. Anyways, that was so stupid. Rita Rose Vrataski. Yeah, it's still Rita. Rita Rose. I don't really care. I hope I can memorize it. Anyways, there are independent films coming out that I really enjoy. I mean, there's some films that have potential of having a franchise, but they don't succeed at the box office, or they're just not really all that good. There's also so many young adult adaptations. This is a common trend now. I feel like, okay, we get it. It's based on a young adult novel, but don't you think that it just feels like that it could end up being, maybe not good? Because, I mean, Roller Sprint City of Bones wasn't well received. I think Vampire Academy was well received. Vampire Academy is another young adaptation. I'm gonna sit down because I'm freaking hungry. And I don't want to keep standing up. I need to make some food. I'm fucking hungry. But, Vampire Academy? Hated. That says something, actually. But no one cares to admit that. Anyways, I'd like to admit the fact that we keep getting franchises all the time. And also the Hunger Games series, although that is good because you actually have the right crew involved to make it good. Really, except for Mockingjay Part 2. We all are. We want to see the finale. We don't want to see something like Mockingjay Part 1, which is just disappointing because it was just so unnecessary. They could have they were avoiding it, all these young adult trends, and then they decided to adapt the trend of splitting the last book into 2. Enough with the money, guys. Calm the hell down. God. Only watch it once. You'll remember it, you don't need to watch it again. It's not bad, but really wasn't all that memorable. Why are people favoring all these sequels and franchises over other films? I mean, sometimes a franchise starts off from original films. I mean, Star Wars did. So did Mad Max. I know there's a trilogy of Poltergeist movies, but they just ripped off those films after the first one, which I really like. One of my favorite horror films of all time. And also, there's even a series of Hannibal Lecter movies based on Thomas Harris's books. Silence of the Lambs, love that movie. Hannibal, didn't see it. Red Dragons on my DVR. Hannibal Rising I heard was just awful. That says something. Anyways, there are so many book adaptations coming out year after year, but the problem is now it seems like they're just cashing in on these. They're just capitalizing on the popularity of these books, and they're just not really honoring them. Sure, there's good book adaptations once in a while, but really it's just more common that we just keep getting all these book adaptations, and it's just getting boring. I mean, we know it. Calm the hell down. Gillian Flynn's novels are being adapted into novels. We know it. There's a film called Dark Places coming out, starring Charlize Theron, Nicholas Hoult, based on the book by Gillian Flynn. I already said it. I mean, Gone Girl was such a huge success, and that was a great movie, one of my favorite movies of the year, 2014. But just what's with all these franchises coming out? I mean, Harry Potter. I think that really started that YA trend. And of course, it was a good series. I didn't see all of them. I mean, I saw. If there's any films I saw entirely, I think it has to be Prisoner of Azkaban, Half-Blood, or The Phoenix, I believe, Half-Blood Prince. I gotta just buy that series. I mean, once I get enough money, once I get a job, I start making money. I could probably just, maybe start making money off YouTube. That's unlikely, though. At this point. I could just, buy that entire series, all 7 films, and just watch them, and, get up to date. I was never huge with the series. Same for Lord of the Rings, so I watched the entire trilogy, and I actually own it. I own the original DVDs. I don't really own all the extended editions, like the Blu-rays, the DVDs, all that shit. Nothing like that. Not that devoted as a fan. I never really read the books, although my dad has. And and of course, he's watched all the Hobbit movies and all the Lord of the Rings, read the books. He's a Middle-earth guy. I'm not really. Though I did see all the films. It's not really saying much. Saying something, but not a lot. Because I'm not really a Middle Earth fan. I watch movies because, hey, why not? Let me get back to this. I feel like, really original projects. Some original projects have evolved into franchises, but it seems that people just want all. It's like studios think, okay, book adaptation. Let's get the rights. Let's make the movie right now. Is that just really the thing now? Why? It doesn't hurt to have an original project once in a while. Nothing based on a book. Nothing based on a book or whatever. Just do something original. Because sci-fi films like The Matrix was original at the time. Ex Machina is. That was really good. Like I said, I loved it. Also, yeah, Conjuring was based on true events from what I've heard. But overall, I was going to say something I think in the middle of that. But it was still based on events. They based so many these movies, like, I feel like, okay, we have to base it on something. Okay, we need to do something that's based on true events, based on whatever, so that we can get people to see it. Because then we'll make more money off it. That doesn't always work, guys. It's just a cheap marketing ploy to really get you in the theaters. Even if it is actually true that's based on a book or something, that's just a common trend in markets. It's just a common trend and a common thing you're doing when you're making your movies, like deciding what movies to make, that really it's just getting old. Anyways, guys, this is just my thing, like my commenting on, why not original projects? It doesn't hurt to see something once in a while. Maybe those original projects could actually be better than some of the adaptations that are coming out all the time. That adaptations based on true events, books, comic books, TV shows, whatever the hell. Just doesn't hurt to see something original once in a while. Be nice. Anyways, guys, it's my comments on that. Comment below. Do you have any sort of comments that you want to share on? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Like the video if you do. Dislike the video if you don't. Just comment below whatever. Comment below some other things, like based on if you are getting up, if you're just like, you're thinking like, does it, like what, saying like why are people favoring, now these days favoring adaptations and franchises over any original projects. And subscribe to my channel for more videos.